What if the solution to get rich in crypto was just to subscribe to Alex Becker's channel, click on the notification bell, and as soon as you release a video, just being able to buy those crypto? I checked all the calls that he made and what are the evolutions every hour, 3 hours, 24 hours, 1 week, 2 weeks, and 1 month to know if you could have made money. Because when I asked the community, do you think that Alex Becker's video can influence the price of crypto? 77% said yes. So we are almost either 80-20. And that's why I will dig into every recent video of Alex Becker's and let the data talk instead of us having an opinion. By the way, welcome on Handsome Finance, where we study what's happening on the blockchain because it's an open ledger, so we can see all the transactions, who made money, who lost money, and sometimes we can use also social media. Don't forget to pour down your little matcha and let's get going. It's really important for me to do this exercise because I'm thinking about building a bot that will act every time Alex Becker publish a video. How it will work is when Alex Becker publish a video, the automation take the transcript of the video, so we have all the text, then we got an AI that will analyze this text, pick all the coins, saying if it was positive or negative about it, then our robot will place the orders, buy and sell. I know the robot is really well designed. I should have been a designer. That's why I want to know what was the price every hours, every 3 hours, 24 hours, after 1 week, after 1 month. So let's get with the first video. These 7 crypto coins will 15x in December. Last chance was published on the 11th of November 2023. We got Avalanche, Beam, Engine, Vulcan Forge, Merit Circle, Supercoin, Illivium, Nakama. I'm not going to spell them all. And let's check the price evolution. Just 5 minutes after the publication, we get the price, and 1 hour after, we see Avalanche, Beam getting a bit of traction. It seems that most of them have an increase in prices. Illivium, Ultra, Superverse. So far, Superverse is better than just looking at the prices. We are going to look at the percentage evolution. After 1 hour, on average, we are at plus 136%. Let me remove all the Bitcoin and Ethereum here. It was just to compare, but we can see there's a bit of correlation, but it's not that crazy. So plus 1.5% after 1 hour if you bought everything mentioned in the video. Plus 5% after 3 hours, not bad. And plus 5.22% after 24 hours. Now after 1 week, we are at 5%, and 2 weeks later, plus 30%. 1 month later, this is plus 100%. Well, okay, we didn't 15x in December. It was our last chance, otherwise we missed everything in crypto, but still double the money. We can see that a few coins like really got the pump from it. This one that changed everything, plus 450%, and this is Superverse. When you check Superverse, you can see the market cap is pretty small, 251 million. It's easy to move. So I'm going to check the evolution of the market cap in the last 3 months. And we can see that when the video was published, 11th of November, we got a little bump probably from the video. But after that, this went really, really up. So congrats on him. For this one, we can give it to him. The other coins that had a big pump, Avalanche and Beam. But honestly, with the size of their market cap, I wouldn't say that he played a big role on it. Actually, if you just remove that coin that had a massive pump, let's say you didn't buy it, then now you are plus 67%. It's a lot less. And CD5 fund, it's going to be the same thing. Really small market cap, 158. 11th of November, we had something that was already going up, by the way. And 11th of November, we are sitting here below 100 million market cap. But so far, if you follow Alex Becker's video, you just bought in what he talked about in this video. Well, congrats, you are at plus 100% after 1 month if you sell at that time. I didn't take when it's the highest point or the lowest point, because timing the market, we don't know. And Alex Becker often tells you when to buy, but not so often when to sell. So this is on you, but we take this performance. Let's go on to our second video, 7 crypto coins that will 20x early 2024, last chance again. And we have 7 crypto coins: Avalanche, Immutable X, Beam, Superverse, Myria, CD5 Fund, and Inspect. Let's get to it directly. 1 hour after the video, we can see Avalanche that pump a little bit, a tiny bit, Immutable X, moved a bit. Beam, okay. Superverse, not much difference. Maria seems to have some difference. CD5 fund, let's check the percentage evolution directly. I'm not going to do all the pricing again. And we get mostly Inspect and Maria that moved. Now, what is Inspect? Inspect is, again, a small crypto. So on this call, we are on the 9th of November for this video. And if we check the 9th of November for our little crypto, that's just before pump. We almost here now, but still, 9th of November video. I don't know if it's him who pumped it, but that's it. It's plus 16%. So on average, plus 4% after the video published from Alex Becker. 3 hours later, plus 7%. 24 hours later, plus 7% still. 1 week later, plus 15%. 2 weeks later, we had 11%. And 1 month later, we had minus 2%. That hurts a bit. But still, fairly good. Like if you bought everything just 1 hour after, you are at plus 4%. And we know from the previous video that it was plus 150% as well, or plus 5% 3 hours after. So far, it's pretty good. But I know you're wondering, what's the connection with dating, Antoine? It's the same. You could have some friends that say, oh, we've been to this new bar. It's amazing. Tons of girls there. You should go there. They're really good, blah, blah, blah. We got so many phone numbers. Okay, how many you converted? Because me, I don't game at night. I'm not going to sacrifice my sleep for this. This would make no sense. Staying late up until 3 a.m., 6 a.m. to hope to have something. This is what I was doing when I was 20, and I was so bad at it. So if you don't learn from it, you got to ask yourself some questions. So I want to check the data. Okay, how many phone numbers? How many you converted from that? Does it make sense? Because you impact your sleep. And that's why I always let the data speak. The third video we are going to analyze was 14th of January, and which is the last video, hopefully, unless you publish one by the time I publish this video. So these 7 crypto coins will 13x by March. Last chance again. This is always the last chance, and it's always 25, 100x and things like that. But so far we have seen it's not the case. And then we can't blame him for that because we are the one clicking on those titles. So that makes sense. Like even me, I would have to use those titles. Otherwise, I don't get the clicks. So if I make videos for no one to watch it, then what's the point of publishing them, right? Anyways, we have a bit more than 7 crypto in this one. Avalanche, Immutable X, Beam, Superverse, Maria, CD5 Fund, Paid, Inspect, PAL, Blockchain Bets, Virtual Poker, Polka, Cron by Third Time. What kind of name? I mean, the guys in crypto, they really try to make sure that they will never get laid. It's crazy. They choose names like, I know if I choose this name, when I speak to a lady and say, I worked in this blockchain company, the name is Cron by Third Time. He knows that the girl is going to run away, far, far away from him. I don't know why they do that. But anyways, let's check the pricing. 1 hour, 3 hours, 24 hours, 1 week. And I know the drill. You just want to see the percentage evolution. 1 hour after his video, you are on average at plus 2% if you manage to buy all the crypto mentioned in his video. Then 3 hours later, plus 5%. With Cron by Third Time scoring 20%. And Inspect scoring 12%. When we check that, Inspect, small market cap, 36 million. And January, we are on the 14th of January. We're here. So just before that, and then it pumped. Cron by Third Time, if we check 14 January, we are the really small market cap, 50 million, and went right up to 80 million, then went back down to 60 million. Still good performance. After 3 hours, you are at plus 5%. After 24 hours, plus 6% almost. After 1 week, minus 2%. And we don't have yet after 2 weeks. But we know that after those 2 weeks, it's not going to be beautiful. Probably after a month, if we continue further down like this. Beam took a hit. All the major coins that made some gains before took a massive hit. Minus 25% for Beam. We had Avalanche as well here. Minus 17% in the last 7 days. Minus 36% in the last 30 days. This is not beautiful. I agree. But we still have 3 questions to answer. The first one is Alex Becker making money on the back of his subscribers by doing some pump and dump? Second one is, could you do it yourself? And third one is, could we have a better strategy? To answer this properly, first we need to aggregate the data. On the 3 video, on average, after 1 hour, you make plus 2.25% if you buy everything. After 3 hours, plus 5%. And then after 24 hours, almost 6%. After 1 week, plus 4.20%. 2 weeks, 25%. And 63%. Now, if we remove this one, for example, that had the massive pump, it goes down to plus 43%. So that's why it's an average. If you missed one of those coins, it could change everything. And then of course, you can see some that dump a lot. And I would not take the data for the 2 weeks and 1 month here for the average, as we know that this one is going to change everything. So this video was lower on average, and that video was good, but we know that the market after 1 month was magical. So let's check if he's pumping dumping, because we have this crypto that went really up just after he published it, which was Inspect, for example. We know that Alex Becker capital is multi-million dollars. He sold this company for 100 million. He made a lot of money before. So it's a fair guess that his overall net worth is more than 100 million. And when you check Inspect, the market cap is just the top price if everyone could sell at this price. Then you see that the plus 2%, minus 2% depth, it would mean that if he's selling for more than 22K or for more than 16K here, it will make the price move. It could be interesting for him, but not as much as for us. To answer the first question, from the data that I have, even if we would like to put Alex Becker as the evil guy, I don't think he's pumping and dumping on purpose, because there is not that much money to be made for him unless he do it really smartly. And that's how I can answer the second question, would be to do a bot like this. And then of course I will add up one parameter that you should know by now that will change everything. If you find it, put it in the comment. If you didn't find it, join the investors boardroom. I think it would be cool that we work on this together. But let's not forget our third question. Can we have a better strategy? What if we invested directly into the category gaming, for example? So all the top gaming coins, we didn't ask ourselves some question, we just did this. So what I went is to take the top gaming tokens, check on the 8th of November. You see, I used the Wayback Machine again to see what was the market cap at that time, which was $10 billion. And we have on the 4th of January, it was $19 billion. I checked as well for CoinGecko, it was $11 billion on the 10th of November. 10th of November, which was just 1 day before Alex Becker, and 24th of January, we had plus 60%. Now, if I check the data from CoinMarketCap, on the 8th of November to the 18th of December, we are around plus 60% increase. It's not bad if you just invested in all the gaming coins. And then on the 4th of January, so from 18th of December to 4th of January, plus 9%, and then from the 4th of January to today, minus 16%. So when you check the data from Alex Becker, 63%, you could have the same or even slightly better with just investing in the top crypto from gaming. We say on this channel, the most important thing is the narrative. What do you invest after? It's not going to be that important. But for example, you could have used something like Basketfolio, which is exactly that lets you invest directly into a basket of assets. For example, GameFi, I just click and have this basket. Then I don't need to think about it, and I will have the top gaming coins. This is something that I developed and is also included in the investors boardroom. And that could make sense for some people, because you could actually make more money with a diversified and automated strategy. For 80% of the people, it would work better. Why? Because then you can build a side hustle, you can focus on your work, you can focus on growing your freelancing, increasing your income, I don't know, but having more money to fuel up your investment strategy. And this is something that would be really interesting, I think, to think about. Now, let me know, what do you think about Alex Becker? Do you want me to check also if his Twitter is making some money, if we should follow it. And I think it would be fair that I compare his calls on his YouTube videos compared to my calls that I did. If you want to know more about how I invest and how I made multiple 10x, well, I explain everything in this video. But before you leave, you have to not forget one thing. Stay handsome. Ciao.